JordanTower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, Blac Youngsta is missing in action, okay? Ever since the shooting at Prive. Now, we're not saying he was there or anything, but it's very coincidental that he totally disappeared. I don't know why these rappers want to open restaurants either, because it's like, and then put your name on it. Because then it's like a target. Like if you got a problem with somebody, that's a target to go mess your stuff up, because that's a location that they can link to you. Moneybag Yo just opened a restaurant in Memphis too. Plus, it's a lot of work to open a restaurant. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like a full-time job. I don't know if you guys have ever... I worked in the restaurant industry when I was 16. I did a summer job there. I was like, I would never own a restaurant. It's way too much work. You can't have that and another career. It's hard. But anyways, Blac Youngsta is missing. Now, a lot of people assume that he's leaving CMG at some point. I mean, CMG's lost artists in the past. Lido, Zedzilla, these were like the original artists that were attached to CMG. They're gone. A lot of Keon wasn't an artist, but he was Yo Gotti's right-hand man. He got arrested in 2017 for the shooting, attempt at young Dolph. Then you have a couple other people. Blac Youngsta was even arrested the next year in 2017. Later that year for another attempt on young Dolph. Now, Blac Youngsta was around for the beef with young Dolph, the whole beef. He was the one going around Memphis with weapons and putting it, snitching on himself on IG Live. You'd think these people would be arrested, but nah, they don't get arrested. They let it happen. Now, since Blac Youngsta signed and he put the building behind Blac Youngsta, and Blac Youngsta got a buzz for a while, you can tell when the machine leaves you, it leaves you. You haven't heard from Blac Youngsta since, okay? He'll show up in some pictures here and there. They haven't totally abandoned him. But now you have new artists like Glorilla. Moneybag Yo came after Blac Youngsta. Then you had Mozzie sign, ESTG, and there's so many more artists. Lila Samia, she just signed. What's another guy that signed? Was it? Glorilla was one. Then here's another one. Big Boogie. These are artists that haven't totally taken off yet. But they're in the works. I mean, there's many artists. Little Papa. There's so many artists, bro. There's more than that. That's I just don't know them all offhand. But there's a lot of artists that have signed to CMG now, and they all get a huge bag of money, a chain, and everything. Blac Youngsta's feeling left out, that's for sure. Even though he was there for this picture, it doesn't mean that everything's cool. Now, so Keon's doing 10 years. Keon was rapping for a second, but this guy right here, there was so many attempts on young Dolph. He's one of the guys from LA. Didn't get arrested. Blac Youngsta didn't get arrested. A lot of people skated on that. I think just Blac Youngsta's feeling a lot of heat, man. A lot of people. Memphis is kind of divided, where some people are really mad about that young Dolph shooting, and Yo Gotti had so many attempts on him with his own people that it's obvious. I don't think it's really that safe for Blac Youngsta to be rolling around. I don't care how tough you are, you get caught slipping on the wrong day. Who knows what that fight was at Prive? But Blac Youngsta he deleted all his stuff on Instagram. It doesn't say CMG anywhere, just Heavy Camp. And I think he's going to start going in his own direction. But I don't know. Trouble at CMG. That's all I could say. We'll see what happens with Blac Youngsta, if he pops back out, what his future plans are, or if he's in some kind of trouble. I mean, you don't even know. But Moneybag Yo's still top of the game. Glorilla's making a lot of noise. Yo Gotti's kind of chilled out musically. He's more of the CEO role now. And then you got other artists. Let's see, Yo Gotti artist, Boosie. Someone performed at Boosie Bash. What's his name? Yo Gotti, Boosie. Ah, man, I can't. Boosie. I think this is it. Boosie Bash 4. There's so many artists on it. I forget the guy's name, man. Boosie Bash dance. It was like they did some dance too. I don't know, man. Boosie turns up at Yo Gotti birthday bash. I'm not gonna find the guy's name. Maybe it was Big Boogie. Maybe it was him. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you all, and I'll check you guys in a video very shortly.